Welcome back to the Low Tide Lounge, everybody. And for today's deck video, we're going to revisit an idea I did not too long ago. We're going to play Jellicent EX paired with Alakazam EX, but since I've done that deck video, we got an update to this deck. We now have Psychic Draw Alakazam and Kadabra. Kadabra's Psychic Draw ability allows us to once per turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may use this ability, draw 2 cards. Alakazam does the same thing with the same stipulation, except it lets you draw 3 cards. And seeing how we're playing Alakazam EX, it's only fitting to use that draw engine. Alakazam EX has the Mind Jack attack for 2 colorless. It does 90 damage, plus this attack does 30 more damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. That could come in useful depending on what we're going up against. But the main attack we're going to be focusing on is Dimensional Hand. It costs 2 Psychic Energy and it does 120 damage, and the attack can be used from the bench. That attack specifically can be used from the bench. We're going to use that attack because we're going to keep Jellicent EX in the active spot for as long as we possibly can due to its Oceanic Curse ability. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent can't play item cards or Pokemon tools from their hand. And once we get Jellicent EX powered up, we can also use its Power Press attack. It costs a Psychic and a colorless and does 80 damage plus. If this Pokemon has at least 2 extra energy attached, in addition to the attack's cost, this attack does 80 more damage. So with 4 energy, Jellicent EX will be swinging for 160 damage in the active spot, and we'll also have the option to use Alakazam EX's Dimensional Hand attack on the bench. It's a really good idea in my mind. I tried it before, it went pretty decently from what I remember, but with the addition of the Psychic Draw engine, the deck just got a heck of a lot better. We can also use Strange Timepiece in this deck because it will allow us to devolve one of our Psychic Pokemon, so we want to get our Abras out extremely early. That way we can at least get one of them evolved up to Alakazam EX, and the other Abras we can evolve and devolve with Strange Timepiece to constantly recycle the Psychic Draw engine. Also, with the addition of Wondrous Patch, just released in Phantasmal Flames, we'll be able to attach a basic Psychic Energy card from our discard pile to one of our benched Psychic Pokemon. Ideally, I'd like to fit more Wondrous Patch into this deck, but at the moment I don't have space and I don't know what I would drop. For the heck of it, I'm still going to continue to run Team Rocket's Watchtower because colorless Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponents, have no abilities. We run no colorless Pokemon, so this will not affect us in any way. But if we go up against Mega Kangaskhan EX, this will shut that down. I could take the 2 Rockets Watchtower out and put 2 Wondrous Patch in, but I don't know, I really love the idea of being able to prevent my opponent from playing items, playing tools, and shutting off their colorless Pokemon's abilities while attacking from the bench. It's just a really cool setup in my mind, and I want to be able to execute that. We will be playing Lily's Determination, just because it's such a useful hand reset, especially within the first few turns, while you still have 6 prize cards. In addition to running 1 Professor's Research and 1 Iono. And for our ace spec of choice, I'm going to be running Maximum Belt. Originally this deck used the Hero's Cape, just to keep my Jellicent alive a little longer, and or putting it on the Kazam if needed. But being able to swing for 50 extra damage onto our opponent's active EX Pokemon can be really useful in a pinch if we need it. We can even use this on Alakazam EX while it attacks from the bench. It still adds that 50 extra damage onto the opponent's active EX Pokemon. I'm still going to run the 2 Jet Energy just in case they try to boss up an Alakazam. That way I can get my Jellicent back in the active with no issue, along with running 2 copies of Switch. And that's essentially the deck. I'm really hoping with the addition of Psychic Draw Kazam, this deck's potential will just go up a little bit more. Because like I said, I really love this idea, and it's just really cool, and I want to be able to execute it properly. So if you have any ideas or suggestions to help improve this deck in any way, feel free to drop those suggestions down in the comments below. I'll try them out sometime, and I'll let you know how they worked. Also, if you're interested in trying this deck out for yourself, the deck list can be found in the description below and currently on screen. Also, if you have a specific deck that you would like to see played right here on the lounge, drop those deck lists down in the comments below, and one of us here will play it. We're always looking for new things to play. Now with all that said, let's get into the games. And no basic. It's a pretty decent hand though, man, if I would have just had a basic. Okay, we got the Nest Ball and Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Brilliant. That is what I wanted to see in opening hand. They get their extra card. I've got a Hilda to get my Jellicent, so that's nice. There's our Psychic Energy. So let's do that. Get 2 Abra down immediately. And then let's go get a Nest Ball for a 3rd Abra or another Jellicent. Honestly, I'm going to go the 3rd Abra. And we're going to make this Abra our Alakazam EX. They better not Iono, because I have the Hilda in hand. So if I top deck a Kazam... Ooh, they got the Precious Trolley. Honestly, Precious Trolley wouldn't be a bad idea for this deck. It ensures I get all my Abras out, gets me an extra Jellicent, and I can either get a 3rd Jellicent or my Fezandipiti. Unless I put Mew EX into this deck. Honestly, that's not a bad idea either. Precious Trolley. Add Precious Trolley in place of Max Belt, obviously. And then add the Mew EX in here for additional draw early game. I hate that you was able to get Arven and get your Team Evo. Ooh, I got an Arven as well. No, we want Hilda for sure. I do have the Rare Candy. Probably should have put the 2 energy on the Jellicent. Turn 1 and 2. But I already put the energy on Abra on turn 1. So that's unfortunate. But now they don't get tools or items. But there's one Megazard. I thought that said something about a tuxedo for a second. I was about to say, what? That's not the ability. Excited Turbo. All right. Ooh, yeah. Let me do that for sure. There we go. There we go. Okay, if I get a Rare Candy, I'm good. Get me a Rare Candy. Yes! Brilliant. To this one. Yes. And then this one. Yes. We might as well go ahead and get our other Frillish out and get a backup Jellicent ready. Let me put that on you. And then let's... I know I get them, their Zard in the active by knocking out this Mander, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Because they're gonna get a second energy. With the addition of Oricorio EX coming out, they now run an immense amount of energy in this deck, I would believe. So they'll probably get their boss this turn, most likely. They most likely get the boss. Battle Cage. I forget what you do. Prevent all damage counters from being placed on benched Pokemon. I'm not attacking benched Pokemon. But if I get a big-sized hand and get to use the baby Alakazam, then I can do that. Speaking of which, okay. Give me cards, baby. Do that. Might as well drop you. Let's do that. Do I give them a new hand? Actually, give me you. So they don't get a backup Zard. The one downside, this deck does not hit hard enough to knock out or one-shot a Megazord EX. Should I put Devolution in this deck for this exact circumstance? Maybe. Well, they played Lily, so they don't have a boss. Unless they're going to... use a Prime Catcher. Okay. I do really wish that I had the fourth energy on that already. Okay, with that big of a hand, now we're gonna Iono them. Actually, but first, there's a good chance I get another Strange Timepiece, honestly. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We'll drop you, though. And I didn't knock anything else, so they don't get extra cards from Flip the Script. No items or tools. They can't recycle energy. They can't get energy back from the discard this turn unless they get the boss or get my Jellicent out of active. And there's no way all four of those cards are energy. Because if they are, I'm screwed. One of them was. There's no way exactly 3 energy on his field right now. Are you serious? I forgot what the math was. Crap. That's so unfortunate. Okay, get me a Night Stretcher. I'm very upset. I wanted to check, but I didn't remember what the math was. I'm glad I put that Jellicent down last turn. Okay, we got our max belt now. They knocked out one of my Mons. Go get a Flip the Script. might as well draw. Yes. Okay. Hopefully they don't have a way to get 3 energies right now. I need them to be stuck. They got 5 cards in hand. How many of those are energy? No, they had the boss! Dang it, man! So now they can play items and tools finally. Okay. Okay. Switch. And then I'm doing 170. That for sure knocks it out. So let's do that. Wish I would have done that last turn, but it's fine. And knock it out. Give me my 3 prizes. Do you have a way to knock out any of my 2 prizers this turn? You can't rare candy unless you get a boss. But you've already burned 1. You have 8 cards in hand. You do 110. Let's go! They didn't have anything to do! Oh, man. I just took down a Megazord EX. Megazord X EX. With Jellicent Kazam EX. Oh, that feels so good. For any new viewers watching right now, go watch older previous deck videos. Not even older, just watch any deck video since Obsidian Flames came out. I always get put up against the Tera Dark-type Zard EX, and it always obliterates me, and I always get so mad about it. Megazord X EX is that deck's successor going into rotation, and the same thing's probably going to happen. I'm probably going to see this deck so many times, get put up against it so many times, I'm going to wind up hating it. But while I still don't hate the deck yet, I've already taken it out with a deck that I really wanted to work. Oh, that makes me so happy. I wanted to go first. Well, at least we'll get to see how it's like going second. It probably will not be as smooth. Ooh, okay. Really good hand. Really good hand. I was about to try to play a Nest Ball somehow. Ooh, Dragapult with a Charcadet. Is this Armor Rouge or Ceruledge? Well, now I wish I would have had the Clefairy. I don't even know how I would get Clefairy EX into this deck right now, honestly. It's very tight. Oh, we top decked it. I can't use it right now, but if I went first, that would have been a phenomenal top deck. We're gonna pray that. Honestly, give me that. I don't trust that Dreepy inactive. I'm getting the second one of you just in case. And I can prevent them from playing items already with Frillish's attack. I always do forget that attack does that. So I guess going second with Jellicent in hand, or I guess going second with Frillish inactive, and as long as you got 1 energy, isn't too terrible. Because I can still prevent them from playing items. They still get their tools, but no items at least. It's been a hot minute since I've seen Dragapult EX, honestly. I don't remember the last time I went up against it. Ooh, Sparkling Crystal. Now that's a throwback. It's been a very hot minute since I've seen a Sparkling Crystal get used. I love that you had, like, everything you needed in your hand. And you played 2 tools. And I love that I have no way to get an energy. That this couldn't have been a Kadabra. And if I had gone first, I might have been able, I would have probably been able to prevent them from playing their Sparkling Crystal in their air balloon. Man, that's unfortunate. You need a Psychic Energy. Well, no, you don't, because you got Crystal on. Never mind. I was about to say, why do you have 2 fire? You can't attack that way. Yes, they can. Maybe I should throw in Tool Scrapper? The reprint from Black and White? Ooh. At least that way I'd have a backup to get rid of tools if Jellicent's not in the active, or they get tools into play before my Jellicent comes into play. But I don't know. We both get 3 additional cards. They're blocked right now, but so am I. But I don't need to play items. I just need to get energy from this. And I did. Swoked. Very, very swoked. Okay. Now we can knock out the new. As long as I didn't give them Dragapult, I'm fine. As long as I didn't give them Dragapult, I'm fine. I probably fell right into their trap, honestly. Dragapult with Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. See, that's what I want to see when I do these deck videos. I want to see interesting builds like this. I've never seen this type of Dragapult deck. I would really love to get my Team Rocket's Watchtower, just so I can get rid of Area 0 here. Because I have no way of getting rid of stadiums right now, other than my 2 stadiums. Blowtorch could be an idea, though. Because I think it gets rid of tools and or stadiums and something else, I think. So that's also an idea. Still no Dragapult, though. Okay. Earthen Vessel doesn't help me at the moment. Do I get a Kadabra through Hilda, or do I just play Liz Determination? Give me the guarantee. Get me the guarantee. Yes. Man. Leaving it with 10 HP. Now he's going to get Dragapult out. How much you want to bet? That was the Dragapult, wasn't it? They'll get it here. They're gonna get it here. Did you not get it? Did you not get the Pult? They didn't get the Pult. What does Sob do? 20 damage and I can't retreat? Is that right? I mean, yeah, because retreat's not highlighted. And I clearly could retreat right now if I wanted. So let's do that. Do we go ahead and pop the max belt on? Yeah, I do. I don't knock it out exactly. See, the thing is, though, if I give them one more turn, I'm knocking out that Dracloak. I'm not giving them one more turn to get a Dragapult. I'm not doing it. I think that's the smart play right there. One more energy on Ogerpon. They do 100 damage. And I'm fine with that. Jellicent's still active. Or still up, I should say. Okay, they can't Rare Candy this turn. They had a boss in hand too, and they didn't play it. That's fine. I don't want to retreat. Okay. Let's do that. I want to get a Kazam ready. Oh, I've already attached. Duh. Let's do that. Get another Abra. I'm going to keep the bench space for a second. Knock out Ogerpon. There's a Strange Timepiece. Finally seen one after that first one I had. Okay, unless they get a boss. They can't Rare Candy that Dreepy inactive. I see what I need to do. I need to top deck a boss. Top deck a boss or a Kadabra or Alakazam. That is neither of those things. I can't play Lilies. Ah, oh, my only Kadabra is under you. I'm going to have to devolve you. I need to draw. I choose you to devolve. Devolve 2 Abra. Get this Kazam back. Or a Kadabra back. Do that. I need a boss from this. Alakazam works too. No, it don't, because I don't have a Rare Candy. Ah, crap. Boss is my only gust to get a Pokemon. Dang, dude. Dang. I just not got the Dreepy. Oh, wow, there was my Fez. Sparkling Crystals in the discard pile, though. We gotta remember that. They need to get 2 energy on a Dreepy or Dracloak if they get the Dragapult. So they don't attack with Dragapult this turn. Even if they get it, they don't attack with Dragapult this turn. Now, if they get a Psychic Energy in hand, They now could. No more basics to fish out. There's the Dragapult. Okay. I need, so desperately, a boss from this draw 3. I need a boss from this draw 3. Desperately. I got another Alakazam, but that doesn't help me. Oh, wait. Wait. I didn't notice that rare candy over there. Boss. Crap! I don't one shot with the baby Kazam. Get that ready. As long as they don't get a boss this turn. Or Psychic Energy. They cannot get a boss or a Psychic Energy this turn. They didn't have it! Whew. Oh, man. I was so nervous. I can't one-shot that thing. Man. Well, everybody, that's going to wrap up today's deck video, because I got to get ready and take this deck to Matchstick Games so I can play it in real life for a league challenge tonight. So here's hoping it does just as good on the tabletop as it did today online. Well, everybody, thank you for watching today's deck video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, you can hit that like button, and if you want to see more content from us as it comes out, you can hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for your weekly unboxing, and until the next time I see you, you all take care.